Hi again, this is Jalal. So continuing with the theme of why was I in relationship? What did I want to get out of it? Or what was I supposed to be learning from these experiences, these two women in particular? There was a lot of need. It was very needy on my part, needy on theirs. And yeah, sexually, emotionally, intellectually, I mean, even spiritually to some degree. It was more about the physical, emotional, and mental. And something inside knew that I needed to do. I had an opportunity to see a bit deeper into it. And I had a chance to go to Paris for. This was October 2008, and it was around the time of my birthday. And it was just after my birthday. And that year, I had my very first birthday dinner alone. I just didn't feel like being with anybody else. And I had Thai food, and I remember journaling and thinking, writing on napkins at the placeholders at the Thai restaurant and saying, please, universe, God, help me have clarity on my relationships. And I'd been looking into and reading about being on the flip side of things, as the Libra nature can be, is, oh, I'm in these two relationships and this is really interesting, and oh my god, maybe this is kind of crazy and this is really bad, so let me not be in a relationship at all. So I swung to the other extreme and just said, none. Let me just stop. Just cut it off, metaphorically speaking. No bobbatizing, please. And I was doing research on YouTube, on the internet, on celibacy and what it was about and why people would choose it, and it kind of aligned with some of the monk qualities that I sort of already had been thinking about and dabbling with and feeling about. So I was contemplating what it would be like to be celibate for a little while or a long while. So for that birthday, starting October 1st, I committed to myself that I would withhold, I would not, I would withhold my energies, I would contain my energies, my sexual energies, until it felt really right to express them. And so I told each woman, and I made the commitment to myself that, I will not be seeing you, I will not be having sex with you. And I would not masturbate either, because I also recognize that that's a way to express those energies, express our sexual energies and our potential. But it could also just be, it could be done just as a simple release and something very, just a need that's met, or it has the potential to be a bit more important, to be more meaningful. So sometimes it's fun just to, get one out and you're done and I can go on the date, or I can go to work, or whatever it is. But I could tell that there was something more vital that was going on inside of me. I needed to get a clarity on what is relationship, what does sex actually mean for me. I think it's a question we can all ask ourselves. Maybe maybe you have asked yourself, or you're curious about. And I'm saying this for men and women both, but really on my side, obviously from the masculine, because we're usually often accused of just sticking our dicks wherever we want and not thinking about it. And I didn't want to fall into that category. It didn't feel really right. It didn't feel loving to anyone, including myself. Actually, I was not escaping without damage. So I had a wonderful friend who I met through a meditation group, and she and I were, buddies, and I invited myself along to her sales meeting in Paris, and she was working a lot, and I was just hanging out, and she was really just a friend, which was wonderful, so that we could just have a comfortable connection, and she kind of knew what I've been going through with relationships, so we both realized this would be a good vacation for me in a lot of ways. So I'm going to pause this and continue in the next video as well.